Alright, what's going on, guys? Austin back, and today we're going to be reacting to RICCI's video, The Current State of Rainbow Six Siege, which is about 2 weeks old now. I was going to react to it sooner, but I'm going to be honest, I had no time, and now we're here today, though. We're here today. But it's still valid, you know what I mean? It's still valid. Everything he's going to say is going to be valid, other than maybe some stuff, because we did get the Siege X reveal, so maybe some of his stuff might be a little invalid or, valid, depending on what he says, which I will obviously bring up and I will clarify and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, I wanted to make a video kind of like this where I talked about how Siege was and stuff like that before Siege X and just in general. And then I saw Richie's video, which I'm sure he's gonna say a lot of the same things that I want to say, and he's gonna say some stuff that I'm not even gonna say that maybe I wasn't even thinking. So this is really just the highest quality way to do it. And yeah, I mean, this is a great video. Richie's a great guy. One thing I do respect about Richie, which I will say, is he is just so vocal about stuff, which you don't get a lot from a lot of big time creators and stuff like that. So that's one of the reasons I love Richie, and I'm sure this video is going to be fantastic because of that. So make sure you go sub to Richie. Make sure you watch this video. I'll put both of them in the description below. Maybe don't watch my video, not his, or watch us both, you know what I mean? But go sub to him for sure. I'm sure if you're sub to me or you watch me, I'm sure you sub to Richie or something, but I'll put it down in the description. Check him out if you haven't. Without further ado, let's get right into this video. Hit the subscribe button. I'm gonna be pausing a lot. Let's go.
This video, we are going over the current stage of R6 right now. I'm gonna do a little ranting, and I like to rant. Like to because nothing's perfect in life, especially R6, bro.
No,
R6
not even close.
I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. R6
not even close,
not
bro.
But let's go over some of the
I'm interested
things,
to see what he's gonna say,
so
bro. I am actually interested.
About R6, the most important thing, in my opinion, is console, because I'm from console, and I feel like R6,
console guys stand
console,
up,
bro.
No, they don't really. And you would, this is what I think. Before he even gets anything with console, they don't care as much as I think they should. I also agree with that point, just from the blatant fact that like so much of the viewer base comes from console, you know what I mean? Like Spoit obviously is like he pulls so much like views and stuff like that, but like, bro, Jinxie, Richie, the whole like tourney, like area thing. Like obviously big creators are on PC, don't get me wrong, but like, bro, console is massive. You would think that they would, pay more attention to that and give it more love, but I feel like they cater a lot of the game and stuff towards like PC because of like Pro League, which does make sense in a sense, but you would just think we'd get more love, bro.
Like,
shout out console gang.
Jinxie gonna be from console, and you guys show us
that's what I'm saying, bro.
Just straight no love.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Just PC this, PC that, and they still don't even have PC figured out. There's cheaters everywhere, bro. Every single lobby.
I think he's gonna talk about cheaters. I'm pretty sure with Siege X, don't kill me, but Siege X. A lot of that's gonna be fixed just with I think it's like the guard system, like shield guard, something like that. It's something like that, but it looks promising. Okay, the cheater thing, I've seen a lot of not pros, but like PC dudes be like, oh yeah, this is gonna be locks. So
I step into on console, I'm either playing a kid who's on
console.
Pronus,
oh, okay. Yeah, they gotta fix that. But I think that again, that's gonna be like fixed. Alright, so he just talked about cheaters and stuff like that, which obviously is a very big issue with Siege, and it has been for literally years. I don't know how PC people have literally put up with that, like dead ass. But he just talked about that. I'm pretty sure a lot of that's actually gonna be fixed. So I'm just gonna skip past it. I'm gonna skip past it, and we're gonna move on to some other stuff.
Console and PC out the way. Next topic. It's gonna be Siege X, bro.
Okay.
New update.
I wonder
10 update coming.
I wonder how he feels about this. I haven't really seen what Richie is.
So obviously we had the Siege X reveal. It doesn't look that bad. Like, it doesn't look terrible. I feel like this is he's a crybaby. He's crying, but like, bro, if you actually like, bro, your favorite streamer agrees with me. Like, I guarantee. Like, I've talked to like almost all the streamers, and we've talked about Siege X. We've talked about the current state of the game.
Which I wonder how a lot of the big people feel about it. You know what I mean? Like the sponsored people that like maybe got to play it early and are like maybe a little biased or whatever towards it, like how they actually feel about it. I will say that I was not really excited for Siege X when they announced it. Or well, when they announced it, I was like low key, I was like low key excited, and then like I really saw it, and I was like, it looks all right. Maybe it's a little bit of an upgrade, but after seeing like the reload event and seeing pros play on it, and then seeing the reveal panel, I will say I'm excited for it. You know what I mean? I don't know how good it's gonna be. I'm still a little iffy on like the long term of it, but I am kind of excited. I am pretty excited for it, so I think it looks pretty dope.
They're all
Take the
agreeing
floor.
with me. It's just a lot of these streamers, they can't talk. They can't speak out because they
Dude,
want charms, or they have a charm, or they have
real.
a
Because they gotta
sponsorship with
sell
like
out. They gotta sell
Ubisoft.
out for the
Like
partnership, dude.
that's
They
the
can't
reason
talk
why you
bad
guys
because they're
see
under
me everywhere
partnerships.
complaining about, oh, this update was dog
Dude, this
shit.
is
But
what
if
I
I don't
said
think
at
it's
the
a good
start,
update,
bro.
I'm gonna say
Richie,
it's a good update. Simple as that. I'm gonna be like, yo, this update was good. But if you're dropping Blackbeard reworks, I'm gonna call you guys a dog shit company. Simple as that. I
Richie
I
always
keep it
speaks his
real, bro,
mind, which
and
is
that's why a lot
valid,
of
bro.
people like me. A lot of people hate me.
I
I'm
don't know how
I'm
you
the
could
proud
hate
over
a
every time.
person keeping it
So
real, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
instead of new
W Glaze.
servers, new rank system,
Dude,
we're
that is probably my biggest complaint with CJX is that they will not drop a new rank system. So many people are going to turn into CJX, right? On the launch, right away, first week, first month, whatever, right? It's going to be big. People are going to pull up to it. But imagine with all the fixes, which look good, CJX looks good. It looks like an improvement from the current state of the game. But I cannot get over how bad they fumbled with not bringing a new rank system, bro. I will not get over that, bro. We need a new rank system. Like I don't like it. I hate it. I don't think it's good. You know what I mean? And you can be like, "Oh, Austin, you're just hating. It's not that bad." Okay, it can be a lot better, bro. Like literally, bro. Every iteration of the rank system before was so much better than this. It's just like, "Oh my god, bro. Like fix it, dude. Just fix it." You know? Like they're adding rank decay or whatever, but it's like the matchmaking sucks. The ranks stuff sucks. You know what I mean? Like add it. They need a new ranked. You know what I mean? Placement. Just bring back placements, bro. Just bring a mix of what works and get rid of what doesn't work. Just mix all the rank stuff that you've seen that the community likes and stuff like that, and just put it out there, bro. It's like they're petty. It's like they won't bring a new rank system because of what? Cause what? Cause they worked so hard on rank 2.0, they can't. They're petty and they just like have to keep it in. Just like we just want a new rank system, bro. Like, imagine, bro. Imagine day
we're
one, new
getting
rank
fire
system.
fire hydrants put on the wall
I mean,
and
that's
new lighting
cool.
changes.
But yeah, like,
Yo, what?
bring a rank
Wait,
system,
what?
bro. Bring the new rank
Yo,
system.
Ubisoft, this is year 10, bro. Why am I pinging 100 to east? I live right next to the server. Like, if you know the ping glitch, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So
It's
I'll
it's
explain the
just
ping glitch
like
right
it's
now.
so
So
like
back then, their servers were way better. I think
it's
they were either on Google or Amazon servers, or vice versa. They're on one of those right now, but the ones that they had were way better, bro. I used to ping like 70 to EU. Now there's a chance
I don't really play
of the
EU.
ping
I
glitching and just
but
going to like
I'm
250.
interested to see what he says
That's a
here.
bro, and we're gonna get into 20s later, but that's a big reason 20s aren't as good as they are. Because bro, the EUs had like 8+ teams who had a chance
Which,
to win
if
it.
you're a billion dollar
Problems
company,
at
your
lower
server should be
levels. Then
good. Like,
fix the
you know what I mean?
servers.
A
Billion
game
dollar
as big as
company, you
Siege.
can't fix the
Okay.
servers.
We're so like brain locked right
Yeah,
now.
if you know, you know, if you know exactly, like, there's a lot of people who are gonna be watching this, be like, wait, this guy, yeah, like, why is my ping so bad?
Glaze, bro. But yeah, dude, ping. I do agree with that. I don't agree with like the EU stuff because I've never really like dabbled in that. But yeah, I think ping has definitely gotten worse. Ranked has definitely gotten worse. It's just like
Like, I'm from like,
I'm not hating on the lighting. I think the lighting's cool. I think the extinguishers, like the actual like interactive like stuff on the walls is cool, but it's like, yeah, bro, it's like those are cool. Can you address the bigger issues though? You know what I
northeast of
mean?
America, and I'm playing on East
Especially
servers,
when
and my
you're
shit's at like
flexing that this is
80.
a
I'm in
whole
a
new
LAN
year,
cable
bro.
with
It's like
fiber. How am I pinging 80 sometimes? And then one day I'm on 9 ping, one day I'm at 80. If they fix that, that would be beautiful. That's my biggest
and that
thing.
just makes
Let's
the
get
game
into the rank
smoother,
system,
bro.
bro.
Oh my
Rank
god.
2.0.
Real
Absolute
chalk rank
joke of a rank
2.0. It's
system,
so
bro. And
bad,
yes, I
bro.
did hit champion 1.0. It was the last season
I didn't hit champion ranked 1.0. I was low key trash. So rank 2.0 got me my first champ, but I still hate it.
of 1.0. So I mean, I guess I'm a new gen. I am a new gen, and I
I
don't
am
mind being a
I
new
would say I'm
gen.
also a new
I
gen.
installed the game when like Lion or Doki came out, but like, bro, I barely played, so I don't claim like old gen at all. That's fine. I'll claim new gen. But yeah, man, the rank system is beyond trash. Why
Dude,
am I?
and like even bro, even when I was like trash and I was like first starting out, like ranked was cool. And like I would rather literally have been like a worse rank and played ranked 1.0 than like jumped up a massive rank increase when it got to 2.0. It's just so bad. Like it's
Five stack of
so
champs
mid,
playing
bro.
like absolute cans, just bums,
Real.
like straight up
Literally,
bums. Like
bro.
why? I should be playing, bro. If
Which one thing that I will say, and one thing I think they should add in a new rank system is like opportunity where it's like a mode where like if you're solo queuing, you play against all other solo queue. Like that should just be a thing in the system, or like a separate queue rank thing. Or it's like 5 stacks play 5 stacks. You know what I mean? And I think everything in between, like if you're like 2 stacking, 3 stacking, I feel like that's fine. But like all the solo queue people and all the 5 stacks should be like away.
I'm champ, I should be playing other champs in
Exact
diamonds. Why am I playing
exactly.
plats?
And you play that because of a hidden rank that you have that never shows up. You never know what it is, but it's always there. So your actual rank doesn't matter. It's actually the hidden one that you will never see that only matters for matchmaking, which is the worst. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it's bad, bro. It's just like, what? Your actual rank should be the thing that matters, not just a random thing you can't
Bro,
see.
I've seen TikToks of people like just posting their matchmaking. Bro, I've seen TikToks of champs playing like actual legit like bronzes and
Yeah.
like no boosting too. It's a 5 stack of champs.
It's just the
Like high
matchmaking
champs too.
sucks.
I feel
Like
like
it's
each
just
season
sorry.
the charms went to
Oh,
shit
and the
too, bro. Like
charms,
if
bro.
you
Don't
get
even
an
get me started on
Everlast
the
charm,
charms.
stop
The charms are so bad. The charms are so bad. They literally get worse, bro. I like,
charm.
and especially when that's like the thing that's like supposed to keep you pushing ranks, right? Right? Like the main reward of you hitting a new rank and like getting better and stuff like that, or pushing to champ or pushing to diamond, is a shitty charm that looks like absolute garbage. Ridiculous,
Like
bro. It's
that,
like
bro.
put
That's
more
what
effort,
there's
bro.
so many 1.0 charms that were just gas. Now I
Bro,
feel like
and
just a
like
base
you
charm and a
chalk the
background. Like,
1.0 charms,
come on,
bro.
man.
I'm not even saying they're bad, but like it's not even like it's not because like comparison, right? Obviously you're gonna say, oh, the ones that before were very good, but it's like comparison is a thief of joy, right? Even if you're just taking the standalone like ranked 2.0 charms, a lot of them just suck, especially the recent ones. Like this season's like garbage. Like how do you even put that out,
Yeah,
bro?
like what's even the point of hitting champ anymore, bro?
It
What's even the point? I don't even.
exactly,
I
bro.
don't know. I still hit it, but I don't see a point, bro. The most entertaining thing in Siege right now, the tournaments by far. Like that's
Is he talking about
bro. The
console?
tournaments, like prime tournaments, was just
You
peak
talking about
life, bro. Like
console?
dead
Yeah.
ass peak life. Unfortunately, like everything comes to an end, and I feel like
It
tournaments.
can't be great forever, but yo,
Now your account has doubled.
but yeah, bro, it's like again, bro. You know how much of the Siege viewership was like tournaments, like console tournaments, not PC, console tournaments. You know how many PC people went on console to play console tournaments, bros?
To go revive though. That's the thing. So this is like weird timing because tournaments were peak, and then they went to absolute shit. Like people, that's when ping glitch like really started to happen. So there was
I
no
do remember
EU
that.
signing
I
up,
remember that.
and then it was just the same teams winning. It was like it was Stompin's team or my team winning. Like after the EU's quit, and
Yeah,
like
just
that
super
was basically
genius.
it was the same two team. Maybe there was a team who won like once in a blue moon and upset. But BO3s, you're not getting really any upsets. You know, people just stopped, and
Because
then
BO3s are like actual
people
skill.
went to
BO1s you can
PC.
upset, but
Players went to
playing a 3
PC,
map,
and then they made the tourneys into PC, and they
which
were fun at the start,
yeah, but you
you
can't do that
know.
for a
And then they just
while,
got like
bro.
really dried out, bro. And now Jinxie made it, and I like this too. They made it controller only again, cause you know all those kids who went to PC, they came back to console. They made it controller only, best of ones. And the thing about best of ones is anybody can win
Yeah,
them.
literally best on one anyone can. That's so real, bro. Even if you look at like Pro League, bro, that's where you see all the upsets of like worst teams beating good teams. It's because, bro, a good team can outplay a bad team like one game, but if they have to do it 3 maps, it's like, you know, obviously the better team's gonna win down the line. You know what I mean? With the more bigger sample size.
The ones. That's why like low key tourneys are like kind of cool now, but like viewership wise, it's not as it used to be, bro. And that's another thing, viewership, bro. The viewership on this game absolutely declined.
That is real.
Thing.
That's real.
There's not like, if you don't believe me, go on a Twitch tracker and track this stuff. Bro, the peak of this game was like March 2024, and the peak viewership was like there until like the summer. Bro, we used to spark a tourney, bro. Jinxie used to spark to 100K.
Which is
I would spark
crazy.
on a 20 to like 3 to 5.
Like
Jinxie
all at the same time.
6, 7, 8K. Stomp would spark to like 5K almost.
Which is,
bro,
it's
there's
a console tournament that isn't even like an official tournament. It's all in a Discord server hosted by players, nothing even associated with Siege other than it being played on their game, which is
there's way more creators I'm missing, but like those are like,
or
the
Ubisoft,
main
sorry,
console.
but still.
You know, it's just like the viewership just straight declined, and
which
it's not even,
it contributes to obviously viewers just getting kind of sick of seeing the same thing, but then also like the game's fault
just my viewership
for changes and changes not being made and
like
lack of content and stuff like that.
Getting away from Siege because everyone's getting bored. They're not giving us good updates. They're not giving
exactly
us
updates is the actual game.
In the viewership, like.
But it's also
it's
personal burnout too. You can't just attribute that to like only the
down.
game.
And a lot of people are trying to get away from Siege right now. Like if you see what I'm doing more variety, just chatting.
Which is valid.
Obviously, I'm not gonna blow up overnight.
Which, you know, part of me wishes I would do more of, but my whole community is Siege. You know what I mean? I just hit 1,000 subs. Thank you guys. I don't think I've said that in a video. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. Follow my Twitter. I put like a little tweet out, but yeah, I wish I would do more stuff like that. And I want to start like a music channel and stuff like that and do more content, but obviously you guys are here for Siege, so I feel bad if I switch it up at all on like my main channel. So
I'm doing
which is smart. It's always smart to have like a backup plan and do way more variety of stuff. You know what I mean? So you don't, if this falls out, you know what I mean, you have more outlets.
But yeah, man, like we're all getting burned out of Siege. We want new updates. We want new stuff. We want brand new stuff.
New maps. New maps. That's my biggest thing, bro.
Like stupid reworks. Like, bro, what was that Blackbeard update? That was probably the worst update I've ever seen in my life.
Yo.
No.
Yeah, dude,
right,
seriously, Black, I don't know what they were thinking with
like,
that. And they're still not nerfing him. They nerfed him like a tiny bit, but like he's still gonna be insane.
I don't give a fuck. I'll rep it. I'll rep Crybaby on my chest about this shit.
What is he gonna say?
Gun balancing is actually
it's poop. It's so poop.
Go into a ranked game, you're gonna see double SMG-12.
SMG-12, Doc, ACOG, Goyo, ACOG, every round.
Warden, Vigil.
Warden, yep.
You're gonna see Goyo.
Goyo, yeah.
You're gonna see Doc ACOG, and you're gonna see another op. You're gonna see another ACOG op.
Literally, bro.
Nobody takes this game tactical anymore. It's just
it's literally just gun. Which that's why they removed 1.5. 1.5 was taken out of the game so it would stop being such a like FFA like free for all type of thing, and that's why they put back ACOGs. And it's like the same thing. So it's like either you need to literally change the ACOG, change like the gun balancing so it can't be like that, or you need to just put 1.5s back in and just be like, all right, just go fully commit to it. Which it's like you can't just play the middle card where it's like still, you know what I mean? Like pick a side. I get what they were trying to do, but like still, bro. And like how was the SMG-12 not got nerfed? Still, it still hasn't gotten nerfed. Oh, it's fun on PC. Okay, just nerf it on console then, bro. Just nerf it on console. You nerf the Boss G, but you can't nerf the SMG-12.
Especially for
the best gun in the game should not be a secondary SMG.
PC, it's a little bit different. Yeah, it's different. I'll say it's different on PC because
it's worse on console, bro.
The SMG-12, but on console, that gun has no recoil. I'm getting fried. Like you're telling me, I'm getting beamed from 30 meters out.
Literally, bro.
With no recoil on
it's so stupid, bro.
That gun is
it's so stupid.
Like that gun.
I will fully embrace the Crybaby with RICCI. I have literally preached that gun needs to get nerfed. It just needs. They just need to change it, bro. again, like I just said, the best gun in the game should not be a secondary SMG.
The nerf, whether
Makes no
it's
sense.
a console recoil nerf, a bullet deduction, the balancing on
Just
these
change the
guns, and the
bullets, bro.
operators
Like
too. Like,
literally.
it's just the same things picked over and
Exactly.
over again.
Exactly.
Ready? Do me a favor. Go on TikTok or even the next TikTok you see. I
All
guarantee
Goyo.
you,
All
like,
Goyo.
you know how the R6 TikTok kids, they post clips? I guarantee you, if you go on one of those profiles or like you just
It's
search it up,
literally all
you're gonna see
ACOG, bro.
SMG12.
Literally.
SMG12 in Goyo's gun is that people have started to crutch that. Like, bro, you're telling me I'm playing a rank game? This guy got 4 Goyos in his pocket. Yo, bro,
Dude.
put down a Goyo.
Yeah.
You're picking up for the gun.
It's not tactical. I don't know. I cannot speak for PC because I don't really play PC. I don't play PC really at all. I've played it, but console, it's not even like, yeah, it's just run and gun, bro. It's like people don't even care because that you can attribute that to what? Guns being OP on one side. You can attribute that to also the ranked system too, because it's like a lot of the time you're playing people who are way worse than you or way better. You know what I mean? So the other team that's better is just gonna crutch those guns and just run around and kill you because they're just better than you. It's just like, again, like I said, either just play fully into the 1.5, which I would hate. I would hate for them to do that, but or just balance the guns. Balance the guns out. Make it more tactical. I like tactical siege. I'm someone who likes playing tactical siege. You know what I mean? Like, I think this game's more fun when it's tactical. Some people really like to run a gun and just go around and kill people with their guns. It is what it is, you know what I mean? And that's more of like the COD kids, you know what I mean? What they will say. But yeah, bro, it's just there needs to be a change, especially I think like the rank system and the guns. They're just
The game
or
brain
why it's
rot.
like
It turns
that.
into brain rot, straight brain rot. But yeah, the balancing is way more balancing too. Shields. There's so many things you can do to nerf these.
I'm not even
that
gonna
I'm
talk
not
about
naming.
shields.
Do something to Blackbeard. Do something to Blitz.
It,
I think Monty's balanced.
I agree with that.
Very
I do
balanced.
agree with that. I think Blitz is not like that bad. I lo- Blitz is still like kind of, it's still like, oh my god, Blitz. Monty, I think, is very balanced. I think they really balance Monty really well because now he's played more as like a plant, like observer, which is how he should be played. And I think it's like more fun to play Monty like that. You know what I mean? Blitz, I kind of get, I think that it definitely helped with Blitz. I think he's a little OP, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? But like, why did they ever change Blackbeard like that? You know what I mean? And it's like they're not like even like addressing it that much. Like that's what I don't get, right? Blackbeard is getting the two changes where they're like tinting his visor more so like you can tell if his shield's up or not, and then they're making like the ADS longer. But like it's like, okay, he's the most OP op in the game, but when Solus was super good, you double nerfed her into the ground when she literally is like unplayable now. You can't play like if you a lot of the time if you play Solus, you're just like throwing. You know what I mean? When obviously she used to be OP, but like the first nerf, she was like, okay, bro, like we don't need another one. But like, so we're nerfing people like that into the ground where they're unusable. So what? You can then, maybe buff her for future content because you need like ways to get future content, which they haven't even touched her in so long. You know what I mean? She's unplayable, but Blackbeard gets to just run around for seasons and seasons. I guess you just reworked him, but like rework him better
You could argue Blitz is
into the game.
balanced until you play like center or like someone who actually
Which I've never
Blitz,
played
then you're like,
center.
"All right, Blitz needs a nerf." All right, next topic we have
That's
is
fair.
The charms. Okay, so now I don't
Is this
really
rank
care
charms?
because I just speak my mind, and I like to speak my mind, bro. I don't want to sell my. I don't want to
Shout
be a
out
sellout
RICCI. Shout out RICCI. I
anymore.
love
So
RICCI.
my thing was like, I always wanted a charm, bro. Like,
Okay, he's gonna talk about this. Yeah.
I grind so much and.
Bro, and I am not like super tapped in on the charm thing, but like, dude, RICCI, like, this dude has grinded Siege, bro. He's got over 100K on YouTube. I don't know how much. Okay, I just can't like to see how much he has on anything else. Okay, but I'm sure he just, bro. He's like a staple of the community, bro. He helped this game rise. Jinxie, him and Jinxie and all these guys, and like you see some, I don't want to hate, but like maybe I don't want to hate because they still make great content. They still, help show out Siege and put it in a positive light. But like, bro, Richie has done so much more than a lot of these people who have gotten charms, and maybe he hasn't done it as long, but like, you know what I mean? Like, you need to prioritize creators like him, creators like Stompin, you know what I mean? And really, like, you prioritize Jinxie. Obviously, he grinded the game and he had years, but like, it was so quick. He had his own thing in the shop, you know what I mean? All this stuff, and that's no hate to Jinxie. It's just like an example. Like, that's how they should treat all the people that like are fast growing, helping this game. You know what I mean? Everyone should get the Jinxie treatment, especially a guy like Richie, you know what I mean? And
Like
Stompin and Mingo and all of
Charm
them.
meant something to me back then when I was on the come up, and now Charm's like, I don't know, I couldn't care less because
Which
I feel like
Richie needs a
there's
charm,
so
bro.
many, not even just me. There's so many creators who should have a
Deserve it.
charm.
Which they
I
just
feel
need to like.
No, I mean this with all due respect.
Okay, he's doing it exactly, but it's again like yes, like okay, charms are they try to make it so sacred. You know what I mean? Like, who cares, bro? That's more for like. Who cares? Just give the people who deserve a charm, bro. It shouldn't be such a sacred thing. You know what I mean? If you deserve it, you deserve it.
Because everyone has their own like career and stuff. But like from my opinion, I think a charm should go to like a big creator who has a big impact in the game.
Exactly.
They're giving charms to people from like I don't even know like where, like we've never even heard of these people. And it's like, where's the Royal Penguin charm?
How does Royal Penguin not have a charm, bro? Exactly, Stompin' Mingo.
I'm not PR.
Especially Royal Penguin, bro. That dude's a grinder.
You know,
shout out Royal Penguin.
Peak, I deserve the charm.
He's trying to be humble, but like he should have an ego. He should have more of an ego about this.
Charm, that's cool. But yeah,
but he deserves a charm. So many people deserve a charm that don't have it, bro.
They're just like, I feel like just biased in favorites. And here's the thing too, you're supposed to be a Twitch partner to get a charm. There's a creator who got a charm. They weren't even Twitch partner. Big creator showed me like.
How do you even get a charm, bro? What? It's ridiculous, bro.
Rules to get a charm, and you have to be partnered on Twitch. They're just saucing them out there. They're throwing blindfolded shots.
Which you have to, if somebody is helping you out, bro, you have to reward them back, bro.
I hope you guys enjoyed.
Which that's the end of the video, but he made us such a lot of great points. I've yapped so much, bro. This is almost 30-minute video. But yeah, bro. I mean, big things. Obviously, rank system needs to be changed. The gun balancing needs to be changed. The game just like those are the two biggest things. I think it's just changing it so like maybe less of the gun balancing, but especially the rank system, because I think like if you fix the rank system, then like a lot of the things will fall in line. Maybe of issues will get fixed, but for sure weapon balancing, changing things on console for sure. Cheaters, I hope that does actually get addressed, or not addressed, but like actually like fixed, you know what I mean, with the new Siege X. But yeah, bro, fix the servers. We need better updates. We need more content. We need new maps. We need new, we need better updates, bro. Especially, make the game fun. It doesn't need to be 100% serious all the time, but freaking ban Blackbeard, kill him, and get Richie a charm. Show some of these creators that actually deserve stuff. I'm not talking about myself at all. I'm talking about these content creators that actually make a big impact. You know what I mean? And help the game in such a positive light, and stuff like that. So I'm hoping Siege X really helps this game. I'm hoping the longevity goes. I thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And I will see you guys in the next one. Hit the like, subscribe button. I love you all. And I'll see you in Siege X. Peace.